All right, we'll hope that holds. All right, let me move these out the way for a bit. We'll showcase that guy for now. And we will put up something great as a giveaway. Let's do this. This is a really sick card. That is a Dark Wheezing that I'm going to put into the giveaway. For those of you who are here, thank you so much for joining. The giveaway is live. You will get a Dark Wheezing if you happen to win the giveaway. This is a follow-up show from the Saturday show, just kind of the leftover inventory. I was going to have another big video game collection, but the collection did not come through on time, so we're just going to roll with what we've got. We've got a little bit of jewelry. We even have a coin out here tonight and some more video games. Here, let's start off with one of these games. I don't think that there's a listing for this one. No. So what we'll do is just move to stage, edit item, and we'll start right there. This is for Super Scrabble for the original Nintendo Game Boy. That is Super Scrabble for the original Nintendo Game Boy. That is Super Scrabble for the original Nintendo Game Boy. A very lovely Super Scrabble for the original Nintendo Game Boy. For only $1, it's quite a deal. This is Super Scrabble for... Alright, no worries. Let's grab Top Gear. Top Gear, move to stage. Here we go. This is Top Gear Pocket for the original Nintendo Game Boy Color. For the Nintendo Game Boy, and it has a built-in rumble pack on the actual game. So that is a Top Gear Pocket for the original Nintendo Game Boy. It is a really lovely game. I think this is around $12 in price charting. All right, no worries. Let's do... Let's restart auction. Oops. Yeah, wait, no, we did do right. Okay. Move to stage. Alright, here we go. This is a bicentennial Kennedy $50, and it does appear to have some toning on the front, especially you can see along the edge there's like some rainbow looking tones. A very lovely little coin. That is a 1976 bicentennial Kennedy $50 with a toning going on the edge right there. A very beautiful toning going on the edge. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. We do have some Pokemon cards as well. We can get to those if anyone is interested. We're just going to kind of run an assortment of things. Here, let's do this copper bracelet. This is a lovely, thick copper bracelet, worth its weight in gold. Well, really now, because copper's gone up quite a bit along with the other precious metals. Obviously, gold is at an all-time high. This is a solid copper men's cufflink bracelet. This is a very lovely men's copper cufflink bracelet. No worries. All right. How about... Let's do a little lot of Pokemon real quick. Restart auction. We're going to do the Mega Venusaur EX, the Blange Charmander. Yeah, I don't remember. Probably 13. I don't know. Charmander, Blange Charmander. Charmander is from base set 2. Blange Charmander is from Gym Heroes, and then a Mega Venusaur EX. I think that's from the Mega Evolutions base set, the new series. Hey, Mama Bear, thank you so much for the raid. Hop in the giveaway. We are giving away a vintage Pokemon card right there. Thank you so much. Let me get your box. There we go. All right, let's do another. We'll do a Beedrill. Actually, let's do this. Let's do a double lot of unknowns. These are three unknowns. You're going to get. They're from 2001, and the year 2000. And we'll even toss in a Reshiram Hollow from Celebrations and a Porygon Reverse Hollow. All right, we'll set those down. Where is... Let's grab this guy. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do another here. Let's grab one of these. All right. Uno momento. All right, we're going to run another card. Duplicate. This is Clement's Quick Wit. It's a full art trainer card, and we're going to pair it with a Beedrill from base set from the year 1999, Wizards of the Coast. And we're going to add in an unknown from 2001. So you're going to get a full art Clement's Quick Wit. All right, no worries. Let's switch it up. Let's go over here and grab another game. This one has a manual. Restart auction. This is 4-in-1 Volume 2 for the original Game Boy, and it comes with the original Game Boy manual. So you're going to get the manual for the game and the 4-in-1 Volume 2, and it comes with Solitaire, Yacht, Dominoes, and Cribbage. Everyone loves a little bit of cribbage in their life. A Nintendo Game Boy game, branded Game Boy Nintendo hard shell. All right, no worries. Let's go back over here and do a toy lot. Up first, we have a Ninja Turtle toy. It's like a mechanized Ninja Turtle. And then a Michael Jordan toy. And then we're going to add in this Flash toy. I'm going to add a bunch of toys into this. I'm just going to put a handful together. That is a Frankenstein toy. That is a G.I. Joe toy. And then we've got a Batwoman toy. I don't know, it's 6 toys. Catwoman. What else do we have? A Flash little miniature statue. Another Iron Man toy. Oh, nice. Hill Country taking that down. Hill Country. Let me get a box. There we go. Hill Country. All right, sweet. Thank you so much for your purchase. Let's go over here and do the rest. I'm going to do another lot similar to that. It'll be toys. I'm going to kind of add whatever other random items are that are on the table. So we have this toy here. I believe that's from one of the Pixar movies. A Daffy Duck toy. Kabe, the guy from YouTube, his toy. A Knight toy. And then we're going to add in this little miniature Funko Pop. And we're also going to add in this bicentennial $50. So it's a 50-cent piece. You already have 50 cents back. And then also this copper bracelet. So it's going to be this entire lot of stuff. You're going to get the 1976 toned bicentennial Kennedy $50, a solid copper bracelet. It's pretty old. I don't know a whole lot about it, but it's a solid copper bracelet. And then all of these toys here. We'll add in this random marble that's on the table and this bracelet with the beads. Nice. Hill Country taking that down as well. Very lovely. All right. Next lot on the table is going to be this very beautiful piece of, I believe it's sulfur. It's like crystallized sulfur or something like that. It's a very beautiful crystal. And then this very lovely bag. It's mixed faceted little gemstones. And then there's also a bunch of mother of pearl pieces in there. I actually put a bunch of those on my guitar. It looks really cool. You're going to also get this miniature Poliwhirl or Poliwag. I can't tell. Miniature Pokemon statue. And then this little itty bitty, it's not very big, sterling silver necklace. There's not a lot of weight to it, but it is still pretty cool. And then I'm going to do this handful of vintage fridge magnets. Little Bighorn, the Battlefield, Hawaii. These actually sell really well on eBay. When I used to sell on eBay, I sold a lot of these. But all of this, we'll even grab another bunch of these magnets. I'll just start piling them on here. There we go. All right, no worries. We'll set that down. And we'll move on to this very lovely item. This is a Troy Aikman card from the 1990s. I believe it's from 1999. It's something that you would win at an arcade. That is a Troy Aikman card in like against a hard piece of wood on the back there. Found an empty Def Jam Fight for New York today for PS2. A good an empty one. Oh man, I have found a lot of empty things like that. Here, let's do Super Bass Fishing Restart Auction. This comes with the manual for the original Game Boy. And this is Black Bass Lure Fishing. I believe it's a $13 game. That's just loose without the manual. But this is Black Bass Lure Fishing. If you need games for like like a consignment shop, or if you have a booth somewhere, these are great fillers. This is Black Bass Lure Fishing with the manual. It is a very lovely original Game Boy game. All right, no worries. Let's do this guy here. This is a set of Pokemon socks. I believe they're Pikachu. They're brand new in the container. That is a set of Pokemon socks. That is Pikachu socks. And you can wear them or pass them on to somebody else, I suppose. This is a set of Pikachu socks for you to purchase if you'd like them. All right. Perfect. Thank you so much. All right, let's grab something over here. Let's do a game. Let's do a lot of games. We're going to do those two and Harry Potter and Knockout Kings. We're going to do 4 games. We're going to have some fun here. All 4 of these, Knockout Kings, complete inbox. Harry Potter 1 through 4, complete inbox. FIFA Soccer 2003. And NFL Fever 2004. All 4 of these, all 4 of them, that's 4 of them for you to take home. It's actually a pretty good deal when you consider what you're getting. It's about $20 worth of games, and they can go to you and be in your collection for always. GA Picker, very nice. Let me grab a box for you. We also have a bunch of other games in the shop. Oh my god. That was exciting. Those are a bunch of skateboard trucks. That just fell off that shelf. Yeah. If we can't have a giant box come tumbling down, what is life? Nice, GA Picker. Thank you so much. All right, I definitely need to adjust this. There we go. And we're going to move on to the next game. Let's do Sherlock Holmes. This is a $17 game, guys. Don't sleep on this game. This is Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper. This is, again, it's a $17 game. If you check on pricecharting.com, that's where I do all of my pricing for games. These are the leftover games from the last show that I didn't get to. But yeah, this is a $17 game. You could easily resell this. They do sell pretty regularly, and it's going to go, Outbitter right there at the last second. We'll even toss in, the Black Bass for Game Boy. We're going to toss in Black Bass for Game Boy, so you get both these games. Nice, Outbitter taking it down. Very good. All right, let's do another weird lot, yeah? Okay. Let's do Midtown Madness. I don't think I put this one up. No. Okay, cool. We're going to do Midtown Madness, and we're going to do ESPN 2K5, Drag Racing, all 4 of these. I'll not duplicate that. Edit item. Delete. No. Edit item. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me. Okay. We'll get there eventually, I promise. There we go. All right, we're going to do Drag Racing 2004. This is Drag Racing 2004 for the original Xbox. ATV Quad Power Racing 2. That's 2 games plus ESPN 2K5 plus Midtown Madness Part 3 complete in box. So all 4 of those can be yours right here, right now in this very beautiful place. You can get all 4 of these. I mean, might as well, right? I mean, you can't really go wrong with 4 video games all at once. And actually, the Midtown Madness is a pretty decent title. It has some value, as does the drag racing game. The other 2 are $3 games. Outbitter, thank you so much. I gotta get a bigger box set up for you. You got a lot of games. Okay. I'm gonna go into the shop and just kind of grab games at all of them are priced now at 10 to 20% of the market value of them. So keep that in mind as you are or are not bidding. This is Amped Freestyle Snowboarding, Microsoft Company Store purchased. So it's kind of a not for resale type game. It does have both the original manuals as well. So you get the original Amped Snowboarding with the fun Microsoft Company Store purchase. Not to be sold sticker on the front, which I think is pretty cool. That is a very lovely Amped Freestyle Snowboarding for the original Xbox. It does have that very lovely sticker on the front. No worries. Let's duplicate it and start the auction again. And this time we're going to throw in Scrabble to go with it. So you're also going to get Scrabble for the original Game Boy. That is 2 very lovely games. What else can we throw in to make it even more fun? How about this lovely bag of faceted gemstones? Ooh, how fun. You can't go wrong there. More than enough value in a 3-pack of wonderful items for you to unbox when you get them at home and enjoy at your leisure. GA Picker, thank you so much. Let me get that into your box for you. Okay. Again, there are a lot of games in the shop if anyone is interested. Let's grab Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Tony, move to stage. All right, this is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 for the original Xbox. It is complete in box. It even has the original, it's an extra insert that comes with these. Usually you don't find them with that. So that is Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4. There's a new variation of this coming out this year, so it's actually a pretty good game to pick up. Anytime new games are coming out, like Fallout, the value of Fallout games is actually on the rise right now because of the new series that has come out. So it's always a good idea if you're watching popular culture, if you sell things online, to just, kind of look at that. Let's see what's next. Assassin's Creed 3. Do I have that on here? I do. Move to stage. All right, we're going to grab Assassin's Creed 3 right here. I'm going to start the auction. And to make it extra fun, we're going to toss in a Fossil era Aerodactyl from the Fossil set from 1999, just to make it a little more fun. We'll put some Pokemon cards with the games and just kind of make it even more enjoyable. The Aerodactyl is a $3 card, just for reference. That is a lovely little bundle. All right, we'll set that down for now, and we will grab the next game on the list, which is Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Where's that one? Here we go. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Move to stage. And this time, we're going to add the Aerodactyl to that collection. And we're going to add the other Assassin's Creed game. So you're going to get all of this lovely bundle. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed 3. Plus an original Fossil set Aerodactyl from 1999. A very lovely combination, if you ask me. You can't go wrong with 2 games and a vintage Pokemon card, worth more than the entire lot. What a deal. That is going to Hill Country. Very nice. Enjoy, enjoy. Up next, Assassin's Creed Platinum Hits. Ooh, we're going to run that one by itself because it's actually a fairly valuable game. It's one of those rare games that when it's the Platinum Hits version, it is worth more. This is complete in box as well, which does bring up the value significantly. If you only have the disc, it's not worth quite as much. But that is a very lovely Platinum Hits Assassin's Creed original, the very first where it all started, and that is complete in box. Some of the games, sometimes if you go on price charting and eBay, you'll find Platinum Hits are worth more or less sometimes. Sometimes they're worth quite a bit more. Hill Country, thank you so much. All right, up next, Big Bumpin'. Where's that one? That's a weird one. This is a Burger King game. Big Bumpin' for the original Xbox. This is Big Bumpin' for the original Xbox. This is Big Bumpin'. It's like a Burger King exclusive game. It's actually a pretty cool game. We have 2 Burger King exclusive games. If you ever thought you might even see a Burger King exclusive game, here's your chance to own a very cool, eclectic piece of history. All right, we'll set that down for later. Black. Oh, there we go. Let's do them both. Let's do Move to Stage. We're going to run Black and a toss in Big Bumpin' to go with it. This is Black for the original Xbox and Big Bumpin'. About a $12 value in between both games. Maybe 13 or 14 with the manual and Big Bumpin'. But that is, both of these games are going to be yours. Oh man, that was a last minute thing. Oh, Outbitter is an absolute. Do you play shooting games? I gotta know. Maybe I gotta recruit for playing squads or something. I always play solo. Outbitter, thank you so much. All right, let me grab. I need 2 seconds to get a box that's bigger than your current box to set up so that we can fit everything in there. I'll be right back, guys. Fret not. The games will continue after the break. We just have to get these into this box a little better. And then right. Nice. There we go. All right, let's do another combination of Pokemon card and... these are all really good Pokemon cards left. Okay. Brute Force, move to stage. I'm going to move these over here for now. This is actually a really great game, and again, one of those ones where the Platinum Hits means quite a bit, and then the Galarian Wheezing to go with it. So you're going to get Brute Force, complete in-box Brute Force with the manual and the map, complete in-box, working and very clean, and then also a Galarian Wheezing for your troubles. By the way, if you're going to buy this, you may play it. It's actually a really fun game. I played this back in the day when I had an Xbox. I was mostly a PlayStation and Sega and Nintendo kid, but I still had some Xbox every now and again. All right, let's do Big Red 1. One of the more popular early games by Call of Duty. Where'd it go? There it is. Call of Duty Big Red 1. This is Call of Duty Big Red 1. It is complete in box. This is Call of Duty Big Red 1. This is Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1. Sorry. Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 for the Xbox. Complete in box. Here, what can we toss in to go with it? A Victory Bell from the Jungle set. That is a Victory Bell from the original Jungle set, 1999. I believe that's a $3 card. Most of those non-holo hits from that series are not more than a few dollars, unless they have variations. All right, up next, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Where's that one? There it is. This is an incredibly fun game, and you are going to get the package deal there with the complete in box. This is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, complete in box with the manual. Supposedly, I don't know if that's valid still, probably not. But that is Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3, complete in box for the Xbox 360. One of the very fun campaign versions of Call of Duty, in my opinion. All right, no worries. We're gonna set that one down. No love for them. But how about the Crimson Skies? This is actually a pretty cool and collectible game. We're gonna run it by itself because it's priced so low right now. This is Crimson Skies Platinum Hits High Road to Revenge Complete Inbox. This is a very nice game. Platinum Hits Crimson Skies High Road to Revenge. This is one to look up. It's not a terrible game, actually, too. It's got a lot of really great gameplay, and the action in it's a whole lot of fun. G.A. Picker, thank you so much. Home Gabe, taking down the giveaway. This is going to you, Home Gabe. This is a Dark Wheezing. And I'm going to toss on a bunch of other cards, too, like just all of these vintage ones to go with it, just for the heck of it. Hold up. Home Gabe, a big old package of vintage Pokemon cards coming your way. A couple of those were $8 cards, too. That'll be fun. And they're actually, most of those cards are gradable, in my opinion, my humble opinion. They do grade kind of on a curve when it comes to vintage cards, especially at PSA, or, where is Dark Star? I know I brought it out. Move to stage. Here we go. Any Team Rocket Hollows, original Team Rocket? Yes, actually we do. I'll pull some out in just a moment. Dark Star 1, Broken Alliance, complete in box. This is a very, very nice game and worth... this is probably the more valuable of the games that I have out. I had some of this was priced at $5, and then it's actually like a $17 game. And then I put everything down at $2. Every game starting at $2 tonight. We're going to run them all at $2. I try to make it as low as possible just to give people a chance to get a cheap video game. But this is one of the better ones of the night. I will look for Team Rocket Hollows. I know for sure I have a couple of, like, there's Team Rocket. That whole page right there is Team Rocket. G.A. Picker, yeah, if you look right there, that's a whole binder of original Team Rocket Pokemon cards. I don't know that there's any hollows in there, per se, but let me look in my box of truth here. Hold up. This is the good cards. Let's see if I can find a Team Rocket one. Let's see. We got Magneton, Venomoth, Kangaskhan, Pidgeot. No, this is an error card. It's a Vileplume. It's missing the jungle symbol right there, so it's an error card. Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Scyther, Raichu. If any of these are speaking to you, just let me know. Anybody, if any of these are speaking to you, just let me know and I can run them. Clefairy, Camerupt with a cut at the top. That's an error card as well. Nidoqueen, Pidgeot, Aerodactyl from Fossil, another Aerodactyl from Fossil, Ninetales, Hitmonchan, Mr. Mime, Raichu, Ditto, Gyarados, Vileplume, Magneton, Ninetales. Here, let's do this one. We'll do the last one in the bunch. It is a good card. It's an original Raichu from base set 2. And boy, is it a valuable card. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this up in just a second. Give me a moment. I'm going to move this to stage. I'm going to edit the item. Nothing is for sale yet. And I'll do it at $17. Right now, this card is valued at $25 ungraded, okay? We're going to sell it for $17. It's cheaper than you could get it at a card show. That is a Raichu from base set 2, a very beautiful Raichu from base set 2. In an ungraded condition, it is $24.99, and then in a grade 7, it's $41, and a grade 8 is $74.85, and a grade 9 is $136, and in a grade 10, it is $1,500. That is a very lovely Raichu. All right, no worries. Let me see what I have over here in this binder. Let me pull out some Team Rocket stuff. We'll do a bundle deal here to make it fun. These cards are the Dark Rapidash is $6. The Dark Primeape is $4. We're gonna do all of these. I just need to get some. I need to find where I put that box with all of my sleeves in it. Hold up. Where'd you go, box? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I've got a lot of them as well, actually. Ironically, I think I have 6 of those Raichus. Very similar to that. We got a lot of other cards too, obviously. Every one that we ran through is available on that list that we just ran. All those ones we just showed. Any of those are available. And then, of course, the ones that we're about to run. This is probably like around $15, $16 worth of ungraded value. Edit item. We're going to start it at $1. Here we go. A Dark Primeape from Team Rocket. A Dark Gloom from Team Rocket. A Dark Rapidash from Team Rocket. A Dark Muck from Team Rocket. A Dark Weezing from Team Rocket. And a Dark Dragonair from Team Rocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. And I don't know, what is that, 20 cents a card? Not even that. All of those are lovely Team Rocket cards. Dark Dragonair, Dark Weezing, Dark Muck, Dark Rapidash. I think that's a very cool card. Dark Gloom, and a Dark Primeape. That is a pretty good deal, in my opinion. 6 very lovely original. These are all original set, too. These are from the original Team Rocket series, all the way back in the day. Just need the holos. Yeah, I'll keep a lookout. Hold up. Melise, thank you so much. I know you have a box. There we go. Maybe in the first edition binder. Let's check the first edition binder. Let's see if there's even any Team Rocket in here. There is some first edition Team Rocket. Do we have any interest in first edition Team Rocket? There's a Team Rocket Meowth. That's actually a sick card. It's first edition too, so we're gonna sell it by itself. I'm gonna put it in a top loader. Someone's bound to want a first edition Team Rocket Meowth. I mean, right? That's the Team Rocket Meowth first edition. So there you go. Very lovely first edition Team Rocket Meowth from the very first series. This is first edition, guys. That is the Team Rocket Meowth that they probably carried around with them in their backpack. Home Gabe, thank you so much. Let me grab a box for you. I had your stuff in this mailing envelope, but we're going to move you into an official box. I just bought like 70 boxes today and a bunch of bubble mailers to boot. All right, I'm going to move my water out the way. All right, how about this? I got a good one. Here's one that someone's going to like. All right, duplicate. I'm going to start it at, you know what? We'll start it at $1. It's worth a lot more than that. It's an unknown holographic from Pokemon Neo Discovery. A very beautiful unknown holographic from Pokemon Neo Discovery. A very beautiful. It is a $9 card ungraded. A $9 card ungraded. A very beautiful unknown. Nice. Melise taking it down. That's a very cool card, in my humble opinion. All right, let's do something funky. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun with this one. We're gonna grab this Game Boy game, 4-in-1 Fun Pack Volume 2. 4-in-1 Volume 2. This is a very lovely game with the box, and we're going to add in all of these Pokemon cards. A Melmetal from Pokemon Go, and then all of these, including the holographic Gengar, are going to go to one of you guys here right now. There we go. 4-in-1 fun pack for the original Game Boy, and then all of these Pokemon cards here. And let's toss in a Mew holographic from Celebrations and a Houndoom EX. So you're going to get all of this lovely value for just a very low price. Home Gabe. Taking it down, taking it down. Very nice. Very lovely. All right. I have a couple of... I'm going to do a sheet. We're going to do a sheet of Pokemon, Topps Pokemon cards. A whole sheet. You're going to get all 9 of these Topps Pokemon cards. In fact, a couple of these are doubled up. So there's about 15 Topps Pokemon cards all at once. An entire sheet of Topps from the movie. I believe it's from 1999. This is an entire sheet. There's actually quite a bit of value here if you break them up individually and sleeve them. This is going to... Oh, a last-minute snipe. Again, there is... Actually, it looks like every one of them is doubled up. So there's 18 cards here. There's 18, not 9. There's 18. I was mistaken. It looks like all of them are doubled up. So I'm not sure if they're all the same exact card in there or not. Who knows? Maybe there's a hidden treasure. I don't know. It'll be up to you to decide. This is an entire sheet with approximately 18 original Topps Pokemon movie cards. Thank you so much. All right, that is in your box. Let's do it again. Another whole sheet. This one has Mewtwo and a bunch of Charizards. I believe when I looked these Charizard cards up, these were like $2 a piece, and then there's a few extras behind some of these. Well, that's double. Never mind. This is double sheet as well. Same deal. 18 cards. 18 of them. I thought it was singles again, but it's doubled in every single one. So that is a very lovely 18. Hey, Street Dreams, welcome in. That is a very lovely pack of 18 original Topps Pokemon cards. That's like opening 3 packs for $3. What a deal. Thank you so much. Second Love, taking it down. All right, let's choose... Hey, Street Dreams, I don't know if you've seen this yet. I know that you're a big Pokemon collector as well. Obviously, we have the Legendaries collection Pikachu, which is lovely. And the Shining Magikarp. Can't go wrong with that. But what I'm really excited to show you is this very lovely War Turtle. And if you look in the evolution box, you'll see it evolves from itself. That is an error card. A very lovely... Look in your collection if you have any of these early War Turtles. This is your... Be on the lookout alert. This card is like $187 ungraded. Just as is, like this. It's $187. If it did not have that, if it had the Squirtle, it'd be like $3. So be on the lookout if you find one that has that same error. Super, super cool card. Alright, let's do a Magneton. Actually, since we got people here, let's do something funner. Yeah, that's how you speak. Where did it go? There we go. We're gonna do a... Hold up. Alright, we're going to do Erica's Clefable. I was going to save this one because it's super neat. It's one of my favorite cards that I got in the Vig Vintage Collection, which if you haven't checked out my YouTube channel, I'm going to be doing a big video on all the cards that I have found, all the ones I've shown you, and the ones that I have not. Because there are a lot of cards that I have not managed to bring out and show. This is a $28 card, ungraded. A $28 card, just so you can see right there. That is price charting information on it right there, and you can have it for less than that. And Erica's Clefable, a very lovely Erica's Clefable from the original Pokemon Gym Heroes. In a PSA 10, it's $937. This would probably not grade a 10 because of the centering. You can see it's kind of bad top to bottom and left to right. But as a personal collection, this is a great card to add. Very nice. All right, let's do some more video games for a minute, and then we'll circle back. Absolutely, yeah, I think it's a great card. What have we not done yet? How about Rainbow Six Platinum Hits? Move to stage. Also, if you guys haven't already, go check out Lincoln Lane Treasure's YouTube channel. He started a YouTube channel, and he is growing it. And I think you guys should all go support him. He's a great seller on here. He's super funny, and he deserves the love. That is a Platinum Hits Rainbow Six Vegas 2 for... Here, let's do this. Double it up. Restart auction. You're also going to get Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. So both games, Rainbow Six Vegas 2 complete inbox, and you're also going to get Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. What a deal! Value brought to you all at once. This is 2 games, 1 auction, both going to Outbidders, taking them down. Very nice. Thank you. Okay. By the way, there are... I did mark down the 50... like, here's a pack right here. I'll show these off. I had somebody order these. This is 50 miscellaneous cards. So I have like 10,000 Pokemon cards, and I'm doing like lots with like multiple types. You can request what you want even. This person requested, because they do art where they do 3D art with the Pokemon, they requested the same card in like groups. So I was able to dig up multiples of the same card. And so if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. They did not buy, they bought the other set. This is just one of those. Here, let's run this. Why not? I'll just run this at $1 because we're crazy. Start auction. 50 multiple duplicates Pokemon cards. If you ever needed an easier way to list bulk, this is a great way to do it. You can just list these in sets on like eBay and elsewhere and do really well, I'm sure. But that is 50 with multiples inside. 50 of them, that is 2 cents a card. All right, no worries. We'll save those and add them into whatever card we sell next. How about a Ditto? Ditto number 3. It is a $20 card. All right. So what we'll do is run it at duplicate, edit item. I'm going to run it at 15. That's $5 off the market price of $20 for the Ditto from the Fossil set, plus those 50 original cards that are all similar. And then we're going to add in these 2 unknowns. And we're going to add in all of these holographics. And we will add... All right, no worries. That did not sell. Let's find something else. Let's go through the box here. How about a Gyarados? Well, people probably don't want Gyarados right now. How about a Nidoqueen from base set? Or maybe it's the Nidoqueen from Jungle. They're the same card. No symbol. Yeah, it's the no symbol Nidoqueen from Jungle. $18 card. That is an error card. That is a bona fide error card. Yeah, I've got a few. I'll pull them out. That is a Nidoqueen from the original Jungle set, missing the Jungle symbol. Currently valued at $18.88. You can have it for well less than that. That is a very lovely Nidoqueen. All right, let me look for the full art. I think what we have for full art right here, before I grab my binder, is these 3 cards. The first one is Bianca's Devotion. It's $3.91. I do not have that, but I'm going to have it in like 3 days. Ironically, that is part of a deal that I'm making that's being brought to me. And then Lana's Aid, that's another $3.74. And then Paldean Student, number 230. These are all full art trainers. That's $2, so it's 4, 8. So it's about $10 in value there. Restart auction. Edit item. We'll start it at right there. That is 3 very beautiful full art trainers. Bianca's Devotion is $3.74. Lana's Aid is $3.89. And Paldean Student Full Art is $1.92. That is a lovely deal of 3 very beautiful and lovely full art trainer cards going to Melise. Very nice. All right, let's do this guy. And let's do Jade Empire, because that's like one of the other better games we have here tonight. This is a very lovely, it's quite a collectible game, and we're gonna run it with the Game Boy game, okay? So you're going to get the Jade Empire limited edition 2-disc set for the original Xbox, complete in box, and you're going to get the Top Gear Pocket for the original Game Boy Color. So you're going to get Jade Empire limited edition, complete in box for the Xbox, and Top Gear Pocket for the original Game Boy Color. 2 very lovely games, and they're going to be yours. It's quite a bit of value there. If you collect games, they're fun to have. It's actually a harder title to get. It's actually a bit of a more difficult title to grab. Nice Outbitter taking it down. All right, let me grab my binder right here. I'm going to move Kevin real quick. All right, let me grab my binder and see what we have in here in that realm. Oh yeah, there's some good stuff. I haven't opened this thing in a few days. You know what? I have a bunch of Japanese cards somewhere too. I don't know what I did with them. Let's see. Hypno. We're almost there. So no, I don't see any in this binder. Nor do I see any in the very near where I'm at. But what we'll do is run a deal on some other ones. Move to stage. Duplicate. Edit item. I gotta start this one at $5 considering the value of what you're getting. This is a Magic Broom Disney card. It is like the whatever refractor. And then you have the very lovely unknown holographic. Very lovely unknown holographic. I believe that's a $12 card. And then this one's like $6. So it's about $18 in value. Alright, no worries. Let's grab another video game. Let's grab The Incredibles. Maybe. Where is it? Oh, let's do another giveaway. Start giveaway. The next giveaway is going to be for this stack of cards right here. And this original unknown. There you go. Alright, giveaway's live. Giveaway is live. We're going to grab this lovely Incredibles game. Incredibles. Move to stage. This is the Incredibles for the original Xbox, complete inbox. And then we're going to toss in this All-Star Baseball game to go with it. So you're going to get complete inbox All-Star Baseball 2003 for the Xbox and the Incredibles complete inbox. So both games. And we'll even toss in this Salamence EX Jumbo Pokemon card from Journey Together. So 2 video games for the original Xbox and a Jumbo Salamence EX card. All right, no worries. Let's grab this stack of cards here, and we're going to start working through it. Let me grab some stuff here. Hold up. While we wait, let me grab Tao Fang. And I'm going to run Tao Fang. This is Tao Fang for the original Xbox. And we're going to run it with these two other games. So you're going to get Tao Fang for the original Xbox, and you're going to get All-Star Baseball 2003, and you're going to get The Incredibles for the original Xbox, and you're going to get the Jumbo EX Salamence card. All four of those items are going to be Outbidders, apparently. All four of them going down to Outbidder. Thank you so much. I'm going to move through these games. Where's Tetris? Tetris is a good one. Everyone loves some Tetris. I think we sold 3 copies of this in Saturday's show. This is Tetris Worlds Complete Inbox. Tetris Worlds Complete Inbox for the original Xbox. That is Tetris Worlds Complete Inbox. And we'll toss in this 50-pack of bulk Pokemon as well. So Tetris Worlds for the original Xbox and 50 bulk Pokemon cards. All right, no worries. Let's move that out the way. Let me grab some more cards here. How about a Black Kyurem EX and a Team Rocket Rainbow Energy? That's quite a deal. Let me get it loaded up here. Both of these guys. Restart auction. Rainbow Energy from Team Rocket and a Black Kyurem EX. Ooh, how beautiful. The Rainbow Energy is a pretty cool one. It's from the original Team Rocket series. And then you also get the Black Kyurem EX. A very lovely Black Kyurem EX. You can't go wrong with the Black Kyurem EX. Super cool card. All right, Home Gabe taking it down. Very nice. All right, let's do another set. All right, that guy right there is $3.49 ungraded. And we're going to toss it up with Poppy. Poppy number 227 is $3. So $6 and change in value ungraded for both of these very beautiful cards. Poppy and Rose, a lovely couple, Poppy and Rose, going to the lovely Pokemon Ball together to battle it out. That is Poppy and Rose. Very likely not doing that, but it is what it is. All right. Very nice. All right, let's do... We got a Rainbow Energy. Number 95. Rainbow Energy number 95. A Miyu. And a Clemence Quick Wit. About $13 in value, ungraded. That is a Miyu from Celebrations, a Clemence Quick Wit, and an Energy from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. If you remember collecting Pokemon cards from the series Ruby and Sapphire, then this Rainbow Energy is from that. All right, Melise taking it down. Very nice. Thank you so much. Let's do another $1 start. And this time we're going to do Tetris. And I'm going to stack all of these magnets from the various places in the world. Badlands, South Dakota, Cody, Wyoming, Players Island, this lovely little brooch-looking one, this piece of crystallized sulfur, a Hawaii, a Little Bighorn, a House on the Prairie, a Pokemon coin, a Troy Aikman from the 1990s limited edition card on a plaque. This whole bundle of stuff. We're not done yet. Sterling silver necklace. I don't know, 5 grams worth of sterling silver. And then 50 bulk Pokemon cards. 50 bulk Pokemon cards. Oh, here's the other magnets. There's 2 more magnets. 2 more magnets. All of that's going to Outbidder. Very nice. Let's get this in your box. Enjoy those magnets. I actually, when I got the magnets, I bought a collection from an estate sale for, I think it was $25, and I got about 1,000 magnets. This was years ago, and I sold most of them on eBay individually. I painstakingly priced them all out, and I sold them individually, and it was kind of crazy. All right, here we go. I'm going to edit this one up to $5 because these go for around $25 on the internet. This is a very lovely necklace. It is made from India, and it is made out of brass, and then it has this lovely mother of pearl opalescent stones on the inside there. Very beautiful, lovely, and it can be yours. It can be, you can put it on your animal. You know, your cat could have a very lovely necklace. All right, no worries. Oh, I forgot to put this with that. I'm going to add that in there. There you go. I have been to a few of those places, yeah. All right. Let's do another big Pokemon card while we're here. Restart auction. I'm gonna do this at a really crazy price, $15. First edition Machamp, holographic in the cellophane. You will not find a better copy of this, my friends. That is the best version of this you are going to find. That is a first edition holographic Machamp in the cellophane from the 1990s. It is a very lovely Machamp first edition in the cellophane, and it is going. Oh wow, that was a quick snipe. It's worth every penny of it, guys. It is a very gradable card. It has not been pulled out of the cellophane. If ever there was a card you could grade, this would be one to send in. It was in my send-in list, but that pile is getting too big, and I can't send them all in. So Home Gabe is going to take that one down. Very nice. Very, very nice. I would entertain offers on this, but I think if I send this in, it may be a 10. It's in really, really great shape. And if it does 10, then it's like $1,200. Let's just do Gyarados anyway. I wasn't going to. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna send in the Shining Magikarp because that's a beautiful, like, $300 ungraded card. Then I'm sending in the Pikachu from Legendary Collection. And then I'm also sending in, where is it? The Mewtwo and Mew GX tag team. What I'm not sending in is the Gyarados number 7. From base set 2. It is approximately 20 for, well, it depends. This is $60 to grade. With PSA, it's $60. Yeah. It's around $25 a piece unless the quoted value is higher, which I have another card. I don't even think I'm scared to send in, to be honest with you. All right, this is a $20 ungraded $20 card. This is a Gyarados from base set 2. That is a yes, it does. To send the ones I'm going to send in, it's like $196, and that's before they get graded. If they grade really high, the insurance to send them back, you have to pay them more. Gyarados from base set 2, $20 Gyarados. All right, no worries. Let's add in the unknown. That's around $35 in value. That's a Gyarados and an unknown, a Gyarados from base set 2, a Gyarados from base set 2, and an unknown. And we'll toss in this Disney gold refractor card. And we'll toss in a Lugia. And I'll toss in... Alright, we'll set those aside. How about an Aerodactyl? Aerodactyl number 1. That is a $20 card, restart auction. And we'll add in a few from the get-go. Aerodactyl. You know what? Here, let's just do this. Edit item. It's a $20 card. It is Aerodactyl holographic from the Fossil set. It is currently $20 in ungraded condition. That is an Aerodactyl from the original holographic Fossil set. That is an Aerodactyl from the original Fossil set. That is an Aerodactyl from the original Fossil set. Currently in ungraded condition, it goes for $19.60. $19.60. You can have it for much less than that. There may even be a little bit of a swirl right there. Hold on. Trying to catch it. Maybe not. I can't tell. That is a very lovely Aerodactyl from the original Fossil set. Aerodactyl from the original Fossil set, and it can be yours and will be somebody's here momentarily. An Aerodactyl. All right, thank you so much. Second Love taking that one down. All right. Let's do the same thing with a Clefairy. All right, Clefairy from the original base set. Base set Clefairy holographic. Base set Clefairy holographic. Currently, in an ungraded condition, it is a $15 card. In a PSA 10, it is $1,548. That is a very lovely Clefairy from the original Pokemon base set. 1999 Clefairy from the original Pokemon base set. Going to Second Love. Very nice. Fantastic deal. All right, let me grab some more cards here. Let's do a bundle set. Dragonite from 2022, Toxel, Medicham, Pikachu, Houndoom, Pikachu, Darkrai, and Iron Valiant. That Pikachu is actually a pretty decent Pikachu. The rest of those have quite a bit of value as well, including the Dragonite. And they're going to go home with someone here momentarily. Oh my gosh. I thought it was done. It blew up for a moment. There is a lot of value in this stack. I'm gonna do some stacks like this with some more modern but still valuable cards. Mali's taking it down. Let's do another stack like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, restart it. We're gonna do a Galvantula, Alistair, Reverse Hollow, Clefable, Rotom Bike, Pawniard, Ultra Ball, Reverse Hollow, Simipour, Yveltal from Celebrations, Kyogre from Celebrations, and a Gothorita. All 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these. And we're going to toss in the Disney Topps Chrome Gold Refractor to go with it. A very lovely set of cards, and you can have them. These actually have some value. When I was opening those, I raged open a box of Topps Chrome Disney because I didn't have any Pokemon. There you go, Home Gabe taking them down. Okay, how about a Poliwrath from base set? Number 13. Number 13, and it is valued at $13. And we are going to run it at a astoundingly low price of only $9. That is a Poliwrath from the original base set. Poliwrath holographic from the original base set. Very clean, I might say. That is a Poliwrath from the original base set. A Poliwrath from the original base set. And it can be yours for the low price of only $9. All right, no worries. We're going to set that down for now. Let's grab another video game. Let's do Wolverine. Wolverine. Start auction. There we go. Wolverine's Revenge for the original Xbox. That is Wolverine's Revenge. For the original Xbox, that is Wolverine's Revenge. For the original Xbox, that is Wolverine's Revenge. For the original Xbox. A very lovely game, and it can be yours for the low, low price of only $2. No worries. Next up, we're going to run through the rest of these games real quick while I'm thinking about it. Homefront. Where are you at, Homefront? Homefront is up next. This is Homefront. Homefront is complete in box. That is Homefront complete in box for the Xbox 360. Homefront for the Xbox 360. That is Homefront for the Xbox 360. Very lovely. Here, we'll toss in Wolverine's Revenge to go with it. Both games can now be yours together as one. All right, no worries. We will move on to the next one. Lego Batman. Where's that one? This is a dual game. This has two games in one. Batman, the video game, and Pure Motorsports in the back. So you're actually getting two video games. You're going to get Batman and you're going to get Pure Motorsports. Both games can be yours. That is Batman, the video game, Batman Lego, and Pure Motorsports. That is a very lovely Pure Motorsports. And Batman, the video game. They can both be yours right here, right now. No worries. Let's grab the next one. Let's do Sneak King, I guess. This is the other limited edition Burger King game. This is a limited edition Burger King game known as Sneak King Burger King. A Sneak King Burger King video game. That is a limited edition Xbox original Sneak King Burger King limited edition video game. Very weird. Very, very weird. All right, no worries. Let's set that one down. Let's move over here and grab these guys. Need for Speed. Let's do this. Move to stage. Let's grab these three. And Wolverine's Revenge. All four of these, in fact, we'll grab Homefront as well. So Homefront, Need for Speed Rivals, Batman, and Pure. So you're actually getting 6 games. Sneak King and Wolverine's Revenge. All 6. Most of them complete in box. All 5 boxes, 6 games. They can all be yours. Let's set them over here. We'll do something at the end with the rest of these. Let's do Virtua Fighter. Move to stage. That's here. Virtua Fighter number 5 online, complete in box. That is a Virtua Fighter number 5 online, complete in box. That is Virtua Fighter, and here we'll toss in Wolverine's Revenge. Give you a minute to assess the games. Look, you can almost line those up. Oh my gosh. That's a little freaky. Just a little bit. How well that lines up. There you go. Outbidder taking it down. Auction ended on the rest of those, so we'll run Call of Duty Ghosts. Restart auction. Move to stage. Edit item. Started at $1. Call of Duty Ghosts. Complete in box. Call of Duty Ghosts for the Xbox 360. That is Call of Duty Ghosts for the Xbox 360. That is Call of Duty Ghosts for the Xbox 360. That is Call of Duty Ghosts for the Xbox 360. Call of Duty Ghosts. All right, no worries. Let me set this over here and grab these other few. Shaun White Snowboarding SH. Nope, nothing there. All right, Shaun White Snowboarding for the Xbox 360, complete in box. Shaun White Snowboarding. This is the Target limited edition version. This is the Target limited edition version of Shaun White Snowboarding. A very lovely Shaun White Snowboarding for you to take home. All right, no worries. Let me move these out the way. Let's grab this first edition, first print Stephen King book. Restart auction. This is Stephen King Desperation, and it is a first edition, first print, guys. And how you can tell is the one right there. That is a first edition, first print. First edition, first print Stephen King book. First edition, first print Stephen King book. Stephen King Desperation. This is Stephen King Desperation, and I'm desperate for you to buy it because I do not want it in my house anymore. It is so frightening to look at this. Someone else should be frightened by it. Like you, or you, or you. This is a Stephen King. All right, no worries. We'll set that over there for now. Restart auction. Assassin's Creed Revelations Walmart exclusive. Assassin's Creed Revelations Walmart exclusive. And we're going to toss in a Lugia from the Pokemon Celebrations. No, thank you. Yeah, it is a little frightening. All right, that is the last of the video games for now, I think. Oh, no, we have these ones. Hold up. Just Cuz number 2 complete inbox. Just Cuz number 2 complete inbox. Just Cuz number 2 complete inbox. A very lovely Just Cuz 2 complete inbox. Just Cause 2. All right, let's set that over there. Why don't we work on some individual Pokemon cards? I have a lot. Or we can do a set again. Let's do a set. Lugia, Gengar, Dusknar, Capturing Aroma, Luminous Energy, Okidogi, Rufflet, Team Rocket's Proton, Tornadus Reverse Hollow, Lily's Pokédoll. We're going to run all of these at the same time. Restart auction. All of those. Ho-Ho from Celebrations. Palkia from Celebrations. Another Ho-Oh from Celebrations. A Pokeball. A Clive. A Shubat. A Shuckle. A Slugma. A Winden Stadium. A Careless. A Reverse Hollow Professor Oak's Hint. That's a cool looking card. And then also a Nuzleaf. I don't know. That's like 25 cards. It's still going. Well, here, let's toss something else in there. And we'll do the Golospod from Pokemon Go, and we'll do a Chandelier. There we go. Very nice. Let's grab. Let's see. How about a Groudon EX? I know somebody's going to want this. This is actually a pretty sick card. Groudon EX number 2. It's a Pokemon promo card. Currently valued at $14, ungraded. Duplicate. Edit item. I'm going to start it at 5 because I kind of want to keep it, but I understand if nobody wants to bid on it at that. Ungraded, a $14 card. That is Groudon EX. It is a promo card. That is the Groudon EX. We will stack in a sticker of mine and a handful of these other miscellaneous holo cards to go with it. But again, it's a $14 card, ungraded, from the Pokemon promotional series, and it can be yours for whatever you choose to pay for it. It's a very lovely Pokemon Groudon EX. Groudon EX. Very nice. Congratulations and thank you so much. Okie dokie. I got another good one. Oh, the giveaway is going. Check out. Here we go. And the giveaway is Miss Scheller taking down the giveaway. You got some great giveaway items here. Let me get these into your envelope because I know you already have one. Hold on. I know I have it here somewhere. Right here. That's Hill Country. Oh, Hill Country, you've got a giveaway there too. Okay, cool. Boop boop. I think that's my daughter. Oh. Okay. This is a Shiftry number 25. Shiftry number 25. And we're going to put it with... Hold on. How about this Shuppet? Shuppet number 72. It's a little beat up, However, it is the reverse hollow version, and it is an $8 card, ungraded. So in total, you've got around $10 ungraded value. Duplicate. Hello. And it does not want to do it. Edit item. And we're going back down to $1. Start auction, a Shiftry and a Shuppet reverse hollow. A Shiftry and a Shuppet reverse hollow. And these additional random holographic cards that we're just going to toss in there to make it more fun. All right, Home Gabe, taking it down. Very nice. Let's do this set here. Duplicate. All of these have like the Cosmo Hollow on the edge. We're going to do all of those with a Beedrill from base set and a Metang and an Unknown and another Unknown and a Special Energy and a Galarian Obstagoon. Alright, no worries. Let's grab a bigger card. Oh god, I just dropped a few. No worries. Let's do Sneasel EX. Number 103. It is a $33 card, ungraded. A $33 card, ungraded. This is the Sneasel EX from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. This is the Sneasel EX. This is the grading info on it right there. Just so you can see, that is the Sneasel EX. Very beautiful from Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. The Sneasel EX. Alright, no worries. How about a Ninetales? Number 12. Ninetales number 12. Duplicate. Edit item. I'm going to start it at $7. It is worth $14 ungraded. That is a Ninetales holographic from the original base set. That is the holographic Ninetales from the original base set. And it can be yours for only $7. A very beautiful Ninetales from the original Pokemon base set. How beautiful is that? It is pretty beautiful, in my opinion. My humble opinion. Alright. Mr. Mime, number 6. Mr. Mime number 6 is a $18 card. Mr. Mime number 6 from the original Jungle set. A very lovely holographic Mr. Mime from the original Jungle set. A very beautiful Mr. Mime holographic. That's a super cool card. Oh yeah, look at how cool that is. The holographic pattern. Shines very nicely. Thank you so much. What if we do a lot of cards? Hold on, I'm going to do something fun. And Scyther. Scyther. Scyther number 10. That's a $20 card. I'm going to add these all up, and I'm going to do them as a bundle at a price less than what they're worth. So that's 20. Hitmonchan. At $6.95 for the first item, and $1 per item after that. So that's now $35. And then a Hitmonlee, number 7, is 20, so that's $55 total in value. And then a Vileplume missing the hollow symbol, or missing the Missing the jungle symbol is $17. So that's 50, 60, 55, 65, 71, or yeah, $71 in value. Magneton number 9. Hold on. Magneton number 9 is 14, so that's 71, 81, $85 in value across these 5 cards, okay? 85 $85 in value across those cards. And that is what I'll do it for. And I'll add in a massive handful. You're getting Scyther from Jungle, Hitmonchan from base set 2, Hitmonlee from Fossil, Vileplume missing the symbol, and Magneton from base set. And I'm going to toss in all of these. I don't even know what was in there. Alright, no worries. We will set those aside for another time and look in the box of destiny and see what else is in here. How about the Pelitoad? Oh, thank you. Pelitoad number 8. Or I'm sorry, Politoad. Oh my god, messed that up. Politoad number 8. From Pokemon Neo Destiny. Oh wow. I may actually wait on that one because it's got a swirl. You can see the swirl there. Yeah, I didn't even know that existed. But yeah, there's a very beautiful swirl. It's a $26 card, ungraded, and I think I'm going to save it because the swirl, I think, is just too special. I'm going to hang on to it. Let's do... How about a Kangaskhan Holo? Number 5. We're going to have fun with this one, okay? We're going to run it all the way down right here. This is a Kangaskhan number 5 holographic from Pokemon Jungle Set. And we're off! Kangaskhan Holo from the original Jungle Set. There may even be a little bit of a swirl. This is a Kangaskhan Holo from the original Pokemon Jungle Set. From the original Jungle Set, and it's going to Melise. Thank you so much. Alright, let's do... I'm going to grab this box right here. Yeah. Alright, let's grab... Let's do the Venomoth. Number 13. Venomoth, number 13. Edit. Currently, they're going for $14.23, and I will do it at $10. Venomoth from the Jungle Set. Venomoth from the Jungle Set. Venomoth from the Jungle Set. That is a very beautiful Venomoth from the original Pokemon Jungle Set. It is a butterfly, and it can be, well, it's a moth, I guess, but it can be yours. It can be. All right, we'll set that down here for now. Let's grab some more singles. Let's grab this as a lot. Do a restart auction. All right, here we go. Beedrill from original base set, and then all of these, including the unknown and those really cool-looking holo ones. So all of those can be yours, including the Beedrill from the original base set. Including the Beedrill from the original base set. A very lovely set of cards indeed. All right, no worries. Let me set that there and grab these cards next. Same deal. Restart auction. This one comes with the Pikachu. Another Pikachu. Teal Mask Ogerpon, a Sinetcha, a Fezandipede, a Rescue Board, an Execute, a Morpeko, a Yveltal, a Yanela, a Zoelius, and a Zoltic. Alright, no worries. Let me move this out of the way. And this. And grab these right here. Yeah, let's do these ones next. Here we go. This pile is next. Vaporeon, Breloom, Vivillon, Hollow, Palkia Hollow, Cinderace Hollow, Galarian Obstagoon Hollow, Rhyperion Hollow, Sandaconda Hollow, Wingull Reverse Hollow, Natu, What Do You Do, Dustox, Vespiquen, Togetic, Sandaconda, Croconaw, and a Hoot Hoot. All right, no worries. Let's grab Assassin's Creed Black Flag Target Edition, another one. And we will toss in the two Pikachus. So Assassin's Creed Black Flag, any first edition? Yes, I do have some first edition. Let me grab the binder. We actually have a full binder of first edition if you are interested. I have ran it a few times. I'll run it again at my bare minimum. Because there's gray stamps in here, that's why it has to be at the bare minimum. You'd get the binder as well in this deal, but multiple of these are first edition. Everything in here is first edition, but many of them are gray stamps. I'm gonna go through all of them and show, and then I'll run it if anyone's interested. And if you see any you want to run individually, we can talk about that after we're through the binder. I'm gonna start it. All of these are first edition. Many of them are gray stamps. It's valued over $1,000. I've done the math on all of them in ungraded condition, and I've had to look up things such as the Slowbro with the super gray stamp, and even all of these. There's first edition. Here Comes Team Rocket. Here, let's run some individual ones. All right, we're gonna do this one first. I'll sell it for $15. Here comes Team Rocket. First, the sticker is on the. Well, let me just take it off of there. Hold on. The card's actually super duper clean too. It's like one of the cleanest cards I've got. Hold up. Wait a minute. Duplicate. Edit item. 15. There we go. First edition, Here Comes Team Rocket. First edition, Here Comes Team Rocket. Very beautiful. First edition, Here Comes Team Rocket. This is the first edition version. Here Comes Team Rocket, first edition. A very beautiful card. Here Comes Team Rocket, first edition. All right, no worries. I do have another nicer card here. Hold up. We got a lot of them in here. We'll run a few, and then I'll have to put them back in the binder. Oh, yeah, that's a nice one. Okay. Koga, first edition. Here we go. First edition Koga. Koga number 106. First edition Koga number 106, and we'll do this one at a crazy start because why not? Let's be crazy. Let's do a first edition card at a very low entry rate. Duplicate, edit item, and we'll start it right there. First edition Koga. First edition Koga. That is a first edition Koga from Gym Heroes. A first edition Koga. A very beautiful, ungraded first edition card. It currently goes for $8.50 ungraded. A very beautiful Koga first edition. First edition Koga. Alright, no worries. How about a first edition Brock's Vulpix? Hold up. There we go. Alright, restart auction. Edit item. Uno mas. And there we go. First edition Brock's Vulpix. A first edition Brock's Vulpix from Gym Heroes. A first edition Brock's Vulpix. You can see the first edition stamp on the left-hand side of the card. That is a very lovely first edition Brock's Vulpix. A very lovely first edition. There you go. Millie's taking it down. Let's do Sabrina's Drowsy next. If it gets a bid, I'll put it in a top loader. I don't have a ton of top loaders in front of me. This is a first edition Sabrina's Drowsy. A first edition Sabrina's Drowsy. A first edition Sabrina's Drowsy. A very, very cool card. First edition Sabrina's Drowsy. A very beautiful Sabrina's Drowsy going to Melise. Alright, let me get a top loader for you. There we go. Thank you so much. Alright, here's another cool one. Erica's Jigglypuff. Erica's Jigglypuff. Start auction. They're selling at a very, very low price, and that is totally okay. Erica's Jigglypuff, first edition. Erica's Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. Super cool card. Erica's Jigglypuff, first edition from Pokemon Gym Heroes. And we're off. Alright, thank you so much. Alright, I'm going to move that binder for now, and we're going to open this other one up. Let's do this Bayleaf. You're very welcome. We'll do the Bayleaf, and we're going to toss in this whole stack of cards, whatever is in here. Croconaw, Sanda, Conda, Vaporeon, Vivaloon, all of these. All of them, plus the Bayleaf from, I believe that's Neogenesis. Quite a bit of value in this pack of cards here. And we're off. All right, let's grab. What else do we have in here? We want to. Oh, here we go. How about an Electrode from the original Jungle set? Electrode from the original Jungle set. An Electrode from the original Jungle set. A very cool card. And here we'll toss in a Pikachu from Jungle as well. Pikachu from Jungle and the Electrode from Jungle. Both very lovely cards from the Pokemon Jungle series. And we'll toss in a Grimer from Fossil. So all three of those are going to Home Gabe, it looks like. Nice. Okay, what else do we have in here that we want to run? Well, we have this guy. I'll do another little lot. We'll do Jigglypuff, and we'll do a Japanese Bayleaf. So you're going to get, or actually that Jigglypuff's busted. Hold on. Slowpoke. There we go. Hey, second chance. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everybody. Here, we'll do a giveaway since we got rated. Start giveaway. We'll just give these 3 away. How about that? We were going to run this, but we'll give these 3 away instead. Oh, shoot. Don't run the... There's nothing for auction. Hold on. This is just a giveaway. Don't auction for anything. Here, we'll auction these. We'll auction these 2 games. These 3 games. Assassin's Creed Revelations, Just Cause 2, and Assassin's Creed Black Flag. All 3 of them. All 3 of these can be yours. All 3 of these very lovely video games can be yours. Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Just Cause 2, and Assassin's Creed Revelations. All 3 for the Xbox 360. And all 3 going to That's Living. That's Living already has a box. Alright, let's do that again. Duplicate, start auction. Shaun White Snowboarding and Call of Duty Ghosts. Both games. Shaun White Snowboarding is the Target limited edition copy, and Call of Duty Ghosts, they are complete in box. Both of them are CIB. CIB, 2 of them. 2 very lovely CIB games. Shaun White limited edition snowboarding and... Alright, no worries. Let's set that over there. You know what? Let's grab another set of cards. How about... Let's do these. I know people collect these, and someone's going to be a very happy camper. We're going to do all 4. All 4 of these. Very lovely. Scramble Switch Pink, Prime Catcher, Master Ball, and Reboot Pod. All of those. And we'll toss in the Pikachu, and we will toss in the Hoot Hoot, and we will toss in this other Pikachu, and this Jigglypuff. And yeah, we'll stick with that. All right, thank you so much. Let's do... All right, let's do this one. Here comes Team Rocket, first edition. Team Rocket. Here comes Team Rocket, first edition. That is a first edition Here Comes Team Rocket, all the way from the early series of Team Rocket. It is currently valued at $17.12. That is Here Comes Team Rocket, first edition. That is a Here Comes Team Rocket, first edition. All right, no worries. How about, let's do this. Duplicate, edit item, and we're going to do all of them. So you're going to get Call of Duty Ghosts, Shaun White Snowboarding, Homefront, Need for Speed Rivals, Lego Batman, and Sneak King. All of these, all 6 games. All 6 of them. Sneak King, all of them are complete in box. Sneak King, Lego Batman Pier. That's a double game, so you got Lego Batman and Pier. And Need for Speed Rivals, Homefront, Shaun White, and Call of Duty Ghosts. Poker Dude taking it down. Thank you so much, Poker Dude. Let me grab a box. If I can get this box open. Oh no. We're gonna have in the very near future. I'm buying there's 226 PlayStation 2 and PlayStation 1 games in the collection that I'm buying, and it has all the big ones like Silent Hill, and it has Resident Evil. It has all of the Final Fantasy games. It's gonna be fantastic. So stick around for that. All right, let's do something fun. Let's do a Pidgeot. Started at $1. Pidgeot number 14. Unless it's like a super valuable one. Yeah. Base set 2 Pidgeot. Base set 2 Pidgeot. There's a base set 2 holographic Pidgeot. A very, very beautiful card. Currently valued ungraded at $15.75. Currently valued at $15.75. That is a very beautiful Pidgeot from base set 2. A Pidgeot from base set 2. All right, thank you so much. Okay, let's do... How about one of these power cables? Duplicate. I'll run it at $5. They currently resell for $60-ish. This is a Nintendo official SNES AC power adapter. This is an SNES official Nintendo AC power adapter. That is an SNES official Nintendo power adapter for the SNES. And it is maybe not going to sell. Oh, nope, somebody wants it. Malaise, they actually do. They're pretty good. They do sell pretty regularly on eBay and elsewhere. And if you have an SNES, why not have an official power cable for that? Malaise, taking it down. Nice. What else do we got? We have another game and some accessories here. What do we have for accessories? We have... Okay. We'll do a duplicate. Sega Genesis controller. A controller for your Sega Genesis. A controller for a Sega Genesis. Hold up. In fact, 2 controllers for a Sega Genesis. 2 controllers for the Sega Genesis. That is 2 controllers for a Sega Genesis, and they can be yours. 2 controllers for a Sega Genesis system. 2 controllers. We have a whole box of controllers. I just have to get through them. Melise, thank you so much. And Jungle Book duplicate edit item started at $1. Jungle Book for the Genesis. Jungle Book for the Genesis. And here we'll put it with this first edition, first print Stephen King book. First edition, first print Stephen King book. So you're going to get the Jungle Book and a first edition, first print Stephen King book. That is a first edition, first print Stephen King Desperation and the Jungle Book. 2 very jungly items. Poker Dude taking it down. Thank you so much. And we're in. All right. Let's do one of these. We did one of these the other day. I normally sell these for $8 to $10, but you can have it for $1. This is my hot honey. It is honey that I make, and then I infuse it with my hot oil that I make. It is very lovely. I've sold, I don't know, probably 30 of them so far on Dibdit, and I sell them elsewhere as well, and I always give them out as gifts to people, but why not let someone get one for a very good price? Melise gonna take it down. This is hot honey. All right, Melise. That will be shipped with extra care so it does not spill all over everything. Okay, let's do another random item. This is a Mickey... Oh, actually, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to ship that. It'll probably break. Instead, let's grab all of these random hollows that are not even in sleeves. And I'm not going to try to put them in sleeves. I'm just going to sell them as is, as a big old lot. And you get just a massive pile of cards. Almost every one of them is a holographic. Almost every one of them is a holographic. Many of them are from 2020. Many of them are from before that. Some of them are from the early 2020 or 2015. A lot of value here. Lots and lots and lots of cards. There we go. So I don't know, probably like 60 holographic Pokemon cards. The Dragonite. Houndstone. Really, the Vaporeon's really nice. The Starmie's really good. The Pikachu is super good. The other Pikachu is really nice. And the Gengar's really good. Nice. Poker Dude taking it down. Let me get these into a little baggie to put in the box. I don't want them... there we go. I re-upped all my bags and boxes today. There we go. Okay, let's do the same thing. This time we're going to do it. 10% power. Oh boy. What are we going to do? All right, here we go. This whole stack, guys. Okay, whatever is in here is what you're going to get, and we're going to go through them one by one. Multiple sports cards. Oh, there's even a Steve Kerr. That's fun. Multiple. They're all backwards. Sports cards, and then these are all Star Wars cards. Multiple generations of Star Wars cards. These are Disney cards. Disney cards. All of those are Disney cards. More Star Wars cards. More Star Wars cards, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, more Star Wars, Star Wars, Star Wars, and then Pokemon, 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 Pokemon. All that is Pokemon. I don't know, it's like 100 miscellaneous Pokemon, Star Wars, sports, and Disney cards. All of them, just a massive pile at about a penny a card. Just a big old stack of random. I probably have 25,000 cards in my house. Many of them are never even going to see the light of day, probably. Poker dude, I'll probably die long before I ever even get into some of those boxes. And I still have all of these binders too. We haven't even, like, look, this binder is all vintage Pokemon. Every single card in here, that's all base set. Whole page of base set. Base set, base set, base set 2. Fossil, Team Rocket, Gym Heroes. I mean, it's this entire binder is all vintage Pokemon. Every single page. That's one binder. There's another binder here. All of these are vintage. If anybody wants to make an offer on an entire binder, you know, who knows? Maybe we could do that. And then we have this other binder back here, and then this binder over here. This is an entire other binder of all original vintage and Gym Hero and Gym Hero cards. And we have that whole binder of first edition stuff too. But instead of doing that, why don't we jump back into doing... Where'd that first edition binder go? Yeah. Let's jump back into this first edition binder. Yeah, let's do a Dark Gloom first edition. Alright, first edition Dark Gloom. That is a first edition Dark Gloom from Team Rocket. That is a first edition Dark Gloom. First edition Dark Gloom from Team Rocket. It's actually pretty clean. Most of these first edition cards came right out of one binder and into another one. That is a very beautiful first edition Dark Gloom. A super duper cool card, and it can be yours. A very pretty, very, I don't know, it's got that awesome first edition stamp on it as well. Buck Babe Picks, thank you so much for your purchase. Let me find where I put those envelopes. I had an entire stack of more envelopes and boxes. Hold up. I'm gonna lose my mind. Oh, there they are. Let's go ham on the first edition cards. Okay. Buck Babe Picks. Thank you so much for your purchase. I'll put that into a... There we go. Alright, let's do... How about... let's see. Which one's going to be a good one? Let's do a first edition Eevee. Everyone loves the evolutions. So let's do a first edition Eevee. First edition Team Rocket Eevee. That is a first edition Team Rocket Eevee. A very lovely first edition Team Rocket Eevee. A super pretty... Hey, thank you so much, Poker Dude. First edition Team Rocket Eevee for your evolutions. That is a first edition Team Rocket Eevee. Nice. Very nice. Thank you so much. You know what? Let's do one of these. I'm gonna do one, but I'm not gonna start it at $1. Let me just find one real quick. There we go. We'll do that one. Oh. Let's do... yeah, we'll do this one. This is an Abra. Oh, that's awesome. This is an Abra first edition from Team Rocket. An Abra first edition Team Rocket Abra. A first edition Team Rocket Abra. It is slightly gray stamp. It is a lighter stamp than the other darker ones. I do have some very gray stamp ones, but they're really cool. All right. Abra's not going to see any love. That's okay. Perhaps Blaine's Growlithe first edition. Blaine's Growlithe first edition. Blaine's Growlithe first edition. That is a beautiful card and a fairly valuable one at that. That is the Blaine's Growlithe first edition. First edition Gym Heroes Blaine's Growlithe. A very beautiful card. Blaine's Growlithe first edition going to Melise. Nice. That's in your box. You know what? Here, let's do one of the gray stamps. Okay? We will do one of the gray stamp cards. I'm going to find a one that's got it really prominent. And we will sell one gray stamp here tonight. Gosh, which one to choose, though? There's so many good cards. Like, look at how prominent this one is. Lieutenant Surge's Raticate with the gray stamp. Look at how prominent that gray stamp is. You see it? Let me think on that one, because I really like that card. Let's do a first edition Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu. Alright, this is Lieutenant Surge's Pikachu, first edition, number 81. First edition, number 81, okay? It is ungraded, an $18 card, alright? Ungraded, it is an $18 card. Okay? And we'll do it there. Lieutenant Surge's first edition Pikachu. Lieutenant Surge's first edition Pikachu. A Lieutenant Surge's first edition Pikachu. Currently valued at over $18 and ungraded, and in a grade 9 and $50, and in a grade 10, $225. Buck Babe taking that one down. Thank you so much. All right, let me see what my daughter wants. Let's see. All right, let's do another. God, look at this Slowbro gray stamp, too. This is nuts. That is a crazy gray stamp. Oh, my gosh. Hold on. All right, we're going to wrap things up here. We're going to wrap things up here with a lot. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do a final auction where we do all of these cards here with a bigger one. We'll do them with the Venomoth. All right, I'm going to start it at $10, and you're going to get a massive bundle of cards. We're going to do all of these holographics that are not in top loaders, all of these holographics, and the B-Drill from base set, and all of these, the Gengar, the other B-Drill from base set, the Unknowns, all of those holographics, all of those holo. 5% left on the battery, so this will have to be the final auction. All of these, and that'll be the final one of the night. And then we'll pull the giveaway, and then we'll have to get off of here because I don't have a charger right here. So all of these are going to go to one person. A massive bundle of Pokemon cards. The Venomoth alone is worth your money back. And Buck Babe taking them down. Thank you so much. There, here we go. Stick around for the giveaway, guys. Don't miss out. Draw a winner. And the giveaway winner is Second Chance Treasures. All right, sweet. Second Chance Treasures. You won all three of these and one of my lovely stickers. Let me get an envelope for you. There's the envelope. I'm going to get these into the envelope, and then I'm going to get your name on it. And we're going to get out of here for the night. I want to thank everybody for joining me and for your patience. I know I was going to do another show on Sunday, but a lot happened and I was not able to. I had to go to the hospital. It's been kind of a crazy year. But I want to thank you all for coming and showing out tonight. And I hope you all have a wonderful Monday evening, and we'll see you on the next one. Is there anybody live? There is not. All right. Well, hey, thank you.